Hello everyone, this is Manoj, your German coach. In our this session, we are going to learn Verben mit Dativ Objekt. What are the verbs which we use generally with dative? We are going to talk about the verbs with dative along with the sentence structure when we use dative object and accusative object together, what comes where. Let us first try to make a list of dative verbs or the verbs with dative objects. We have schenken, which means to present, schreiben, to write, zeigen, to show, erklären, to clarify or to explain, schicken, to send, erzählen, to explain, beantworten, to answer, anbieten, to offer, mitbringen, to bring along, empfehlen, to recommend. Let us try to understand the sentence structure first of all. We have always subject, then the verb, then we have the dative object. It is my dative object. Then we have accusative object. Then we have accusative object. For example, let me write one sentence. Schenken. Ich schenke meiner Schwester ein Heft. Ich schenke meiner Schwester ein Heft. Schreiben. Ich schreibe meinem Freund eine E-Mail. Zeigen. Ich zeige dir meine Wohnung. Erklären. Der Lehrer erklärt den Schülern die Grammatik. Schicken. Er schickt seiner Mutter eine E-Mail. Er schickt seiner Mutter eine E-Mail. Erzählen. Die Oma erzählt den Kindern eine Geschichte. Beantworten. Der Minister beantwortet den Reportern die Fragen. Anbieten. Maria bietet dem Gast eine Cola an. Separable verb. Mitbringen. Paul bringt uns das oder Paul bringt uns das Obst mit. Empfehlen. Ich empfehle dir diesen Roman. That is how we frame sentences using dative objects and accusative objects. These verbs are generally considered as dative verbs. Okay. Now we need to understand the sentence structure in more detail. If there are, let us keep it aside. Now please make sure we have this subject, verb, dative, accusative. Correct? Now this is going to work if we have dative substantive and accusative substantive. Means both are nouns, both are substantive. Meinem Freund eine E-Mail. Schwester Heft. Schülern Grammatik. Mutter E-Mail. Kindern Geschichte. Reportern Frage. Gast Cola, and so on. Sometimes it is going to be the case when we have one personal pronomen and one substantive. One substantive. The rule remains same. The rule remains same. Subject, verb, dative, accusative. But if we have two personal pronouns, wenn wir zwei Personalpronomen haben, when we have two personal pronouns, then the rule differs. Subject, verb, accusative, and dative. Subject, verb, accusative, dative. Accusative object, dative object. For example, gibst du ihm das Heft? How would I answer? Ja, ich gebe es ihm. This here is my personal pronoun. This is also my personal pronoun. If I write, ja, ich gebe ihm das Heft, then das Heft will go in the end. But if I am writing two pronouns, the accusative stays before dative. Let us try to understand this through one exercise. What is my first question? Lies du mir die Übung vor? How will I use that? Ja, ich lese. Now here die Übung, the pronoun is going to be sie. Ich lese sie dir. Akkusativ and Dativ. Schenkst du mir das Bild? Ja, ich schenke das Bild. Pronoun is es. Ich schenke es dir. Bringst du uns die Pakete mit? Pronoun is sie. Ja, ich bringe sie euch. Zeigst du Lena das Museum? Das Pronoun is going to be es. Ja, ich zeige es ihr oder ihm. Erklärst du den Touristen den Weg? Hier, ihn. Ja, ich erkläre ihn ihnen. Accusative, dative, accusative, dative, accusative, dative, accusative, dative. So, I hope the session was useful for you. Stay tuned for the next interesting lessons. Till then, keep learning.